Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to So Crypto, your home for crypto TA. I'm your host Martin. Today we're going to be talking about will Bitcoin to 40k. I think that's the question. Bitcoin to 40k. Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto related and technicals, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button and that bell. That way you will be notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us whenever the stream is done, join us on the Discord. Links popping out. I'm going to go paste them here in a second. Make sure they're at the top of the chat where you guys can find them nice and easy, right? So there we go. It's pinned. And again, I'm your host Martin, and it's a pleasure being here today. Thank you guys for being part of this awesome community. Let's listen in the house. Cali Crop Doc. Let's go. Brent Force says howdy, and Jeff Lemon says hey, bro. Hey, bro. Well, hey, bro, back at you. Let's jump in here. We'll see what's happening. Oh man, look at that. Would you go figure? What do we do? What do we do? Oh, look, we managed to go up from that $1.847 trillion mark, and we hit that upper portion of the triangle. What triangle are you talking about, man? That triangle we've been trying to stay within, and now we are hitting and rejecting, right? Look at that. The rejection of the triangle. We talked about this, right? So went up there, hit it, like spot on almost, and now we're rejecting that zone. So it's a resistance still. The long scale looks a little bit different, but on linear scale it looks good. So we are rejecting that zone. Is that good? Not necessarily. That means we could go back down to that bottom portion, right? That bottom line here as support, and try to hit again. But before that, we're gonna have support at 1.84 or 1.847 trillion, right? So again, very, very close to where we're at. If we do try to move back up and we break out of that area, we need to get above $1.92 trillion. That is a mark. Let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin back into the structure, right? Again, we said we don't believe that's a structure. We believe this is a structure, right? That rising channel that we're in. We're still below a 20 moving average and below the target here at 42,534. So if we go here, where are we aiming for? Well, again, that upper portion, which is sitting right at, again, 40,546, right? And if we go to this other chart, the other chart, right? The double other. We're above 40,997, trying to stay above that area. Again, we do need to get to a higher point at 42,996. So 42,000, like I said, it is a good area for Bitcoin to go to. Are we going to go there? Man, on the daily, we don't have anything that is bearish. The last thing we're running on is the hidden bullish. And that hidden bullish divergence is what's helping us to run. And that's what we have right now. So rallying on this, sitting neutral at 46.70. Let's go to this 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, we had this divergence that was bullish today, or yesterday, 17th, yesterday, 2 days ago. And then we started taking that rally. We were looking for some hidden divergence. It did come in and it did make us hold, but we managed to stay above 40,542. And on that, we managed to rally. So we kind of flagged a bit for rally. It looks as though we're flagging right now. It's not looking like the best flag, but we're still now coming up slightly higher than we were here, right? So going up slightly higher and higher still. So this hidden divergence is no longer going to play, right? It's already played, made us move sideways. That's it. It did its job. Now we have nothing bearish overhead, at least not on the RSI. On the MACD, I'm going to have to double check. I do believe here we are creating some strong bearish divergence that could put pressure on that price, right? So hidden divergence is no longer there. This new strong bearish divergence putting pressure on the price. Oh no, what is it going to do? It looks like it might be going for a drop. So again, potential moving down. If we do drop, 40,542. Man, we got so close to that 42,000, right? Highest point we got to 40,738. I did set 42,000 yesterday. I'm still hoping that on this sideways motion, we do hit that 20 moving average on the 1 hour chart. And from there, we pop and go to that 40,000 before we see a reversal of sorts. So we're going to go and check it out right now. Let's jump onto the 1 hour chart. By the way, we're sitting bought at 60.44 on that RSI. So again, bearish divergence. Right, look at that. This came in from the 4 hour, and it is anchored on the 4 hour. For some reason, TradingView has been extremely weird today, and it is not really popping up the things it should be popping up when it's supposed to. See, now I went back to the 1 hour, and now it's here, right? So I'm having troubles with TradingView today. So again, bearish divergence, action to the downside. We are stagnating. We're not dropping with a lot of strength, but very, very close to that 20 moving average. And this here looks like a fractal of what happened here, right? So we had a rally, move sideways, hit the 20 pop. So moving sideways, right? And we're going to hit that 20 and pop, right? If we do that, then yes, 40,000 is in the cards. If we don't, if we get below that 20, then we're very likely looking for a retest of 40,542. The sad news. Let's go to Ethereum at 3,076. All right, Ethereum on the daily again, still in the channel after we bounce at 2,891. We look for a bounce, didn't quite get to 3,158, although that would be a target. Right now, pulling back down a bit, and again, is just following Bitcoin. So neutral at 48.28. Man, it's do or die for crypto, right? It's do or die for crypto. Bullish divergence, potential fraction of the upside. Again, starting to get a rally after being at support. I'm not seeing anything bearish here, at least what we had played, and now I'm going to have to check here on this chart. First of all, I'm going to have to look here. So slightly lower. And we're also coming lower here. How do I know it's slightly lower? Well, if I go just there and I'll go like that, it'll draw a line. And you can see that we have a small gap right there. So we're below that line. And on that note, we don't have anything here that is bearish. It's just moving down because Bitcoin's moving down. On the 1 hour chart, again. Bearishness, right? Look at that, boom. Oh, again, it's just looking weird. Let's go back here. Let's go to daily. Let's go to the 1 hour. Now, here it is. For some reason, when I transition from the 4 hour to the 1 hour, it's just looking extremely weird. But anyways, bearish divergence, moving down on that. We did pump a bit more. Guess what? Strong bearish divergence. Strong bearish. Just like the corn, right? Just like the corn. It's a corn pops, right? Ooh, that's cereal. Bearish divergence action to downside, moving down, hitting that 20, breaking below it. Oh no, man, Bitcoin has to hold and pump for us to not go down, crashing in flames to some other level. That level could be around that $3,000 mark. Again, a low to high negative momentum. We might be creating some more negative momentum by then, but we don't know yet. Anyways, let's go check something else. What's happening with the ADA? Oh, the ADA at 94.2. 94.2 cents again. Similar story. Very similar story, man. Right? Look, we managed to come higher. We didn't quite get above that 95, but we did hit it. Almost put on a couple hours ago at 6 p.m. And right now we're rejecting that zone. Why are we rejecting it? Because there is bearish divergence strong. Not just to here, but also to here. So strong bearish divergence from here to here, and then from here to here. But on the last bit, we also have it against the RSI. And with that, the potential fraction of downside. And thus, we have dropped and near that 20 moving average. So, again, looking for support there. If we do find it, could be looking for a pop. There is a small break here. It's tiny. I didn't acknowledge it yesterday because it reads 0. It reads 0.0000 over the way up here. And that note is just basically a 0 dot. So it's just part of the positive momentum. It is not breaking that island. So that I cannot take it as a hidden divergence for now. We might have hidden divergence here. No, we don't. All right, let's jump onto that 4 hour. Yay, look, the things from 1 hour come through. So again, it's just trading be screwing up today. So there we go. 4 hour chart, hidden divergence, getting the pop. Again, resistance at 95 cents. Awesome. Are we doing anything special here? Yeah, here, some hidden bearish. I mean, that's the only thing we have. Hidden bearish divergence without the potential for action to the downside. Right? Again, high here to low here, right? Again, bearish divergence, potential for action down. We have it at a key area of resistance, and we are rejecting on resistance with bearish divergence. So, you know, it's hidden, but we are rejecting. That's that. Let's get on the daily. On the daily, look, this is from the 4 hour and just came through. No, it's from the daily. All right, bearish divergence, moving this down. Hidden bullish trying to get us to pop. This one here is either from the 1 hour or the 4 hour. Again, it's from the 1 hour, and I forgot to anchor there, so that's my bad. Just noticed that it came through. Here we go. Let's send it back there. And now it'll be chilling on the 1 hour when we come back again. So, hidden divergence, pop, hit that 95.3 set mark. And we actually managed to close. Where do we close here? Look at the closing. Oh, close, 95.3. Oh, on the dot, you're going to see it there. On the dot, opening, 95.2. And then we're moving down because we're rejecting that zone on the 4 hour bearish divergence. Alrighty, so someone said sold. By the way, I have a coffee. Ooh, I got a coffee. Coffee good, man. Coffee good. Good for the soul. Coffee good for the soul. Anna. Here we go. Let's get on the daily. What do we have? Oh, hidden divergence. We were trying to hold on to that. Getting a pop. 6% up. Right now, we are above the 236. And also, what used to be that 50% retrace. So we got above a double resistance. Now, if we do try to climb, we're going to be heading here to 382, which is at 124. Then $2 above there, we're going to have the 382 from up here. And again, we're going to have a matching to 382. Doesn't mean anything. It's just matching areas. We're going to have resistances right about there. So again, that's the next target for in case we do try to move higher. We do also need to get above that 20 moving average. Right now, there's really nothing bearish overhead, just neutral at 50.44. on the 4-hour chart. We're coming higher with more positive momentum and higher still. So on this move from here to here, there's nothing on the move from way back here. Coming up higher, we're also going more positive momentum and also higher on that RSI. So nothing here that is bearish. The thing that we had and the thing that we had for the rally is this bullish divergence here. And this bullish divergence is making it all run. There we go. So we are running on bullish divergence, right? Bullish divergence strong. There we go. And here it is as well. And we're sitting bought at 60.25. Let's jump onto that 1 hour chart. This thing's from 1 hour coming through. Yep. Let's go on the daily. Let's jump back into the 1 hour. And hopefully they'll go away, and they did. Awesome. Now, what do we have here? Look at this. We are coming higher every time. Just going higher and higher and higher still. So what do we have? Bearish divergence, right? Bearish divergence strong. Look at that. The possibility for action to the downside. Here we go. Ha ha ha. Just happening from here to here and then from here to here. On this last bit, it's happening from here to here. So bearish divergence strong. Potential for action to the downside. Starting to stagnate on that move. Oh no. Where are we going to go? 20 moving average is going to be a nice area for us to hold support. But if Bitcoin pumps, this might pump with it. But for now, that's what we're looking at. Again, even from way back here against the RSI, look at that move. It's so large. Here we go. Strong bearish divergence. Potential for action downside. And with that, again, we had bearish divergence on the MACD and on the RSI, but just anchoring from different places. They're both strong bearish divergence, and that means that we are looking for a moving down. So we are starting to move down a bit. How strong again? I mean, I will be targeting the 20 as a primary area. If we do drop below there, we have to look, see what we have on the Fibs, on the daily. Where's the next support? Well, we are at support. Well, we're going to try to hold that, I guess. That is it for Solana. Alrighty, let's go see what else. Anything else moving? Anything else worth checking out? What else is pumping, please? Oh, pumpiness of pumpness. Show us what's pumping. Dude, I'm not finding it a lot. Just a lot of minus 1%. A lot of the market seems to be on the red. At least most of the market that I'm looking at seems to be in the red. 2% down, 1.5% down. Some stuff's going up. Not a lot, though. Oh, you know what? What we can look at? We can look at the massacre that happened on Netflix. That was horrible, man. They just dropped like a sack of potatoes. Netflix is going down with a lot of strength. Oh, no, I think I just went over it. Where is it? And, where's my Netflix? Did I lose it? I think I lost it. All right. It's NFLX. Yeah, here we go. All right, Netflix at 348. That's what it says on the daily. But guess what? When we zoom in and we look at the darkness of the aftermarket, oh, the drop it took on the aftermarket. Don't you suck if you cannot trade aftermarket? That means you get screwed. If you cannot trade aftermarket, that means you got screwed, right? Because you weren't able to sell because you can only trade during the day session. Basically, who comes in trades here? Everyone else that doesn't trade here. That's why you see this stuff on the daily where it's just like, nothing. And all of a sudden the aftermarket is like, whoa, now that people can't get out of it, we're going to dump it back on them. So when they come in tomorrow, they're going to panic and they're going to sell off and we're going to buy cheaper. I think that's what the strategy looks like here. Not sure why we're dropping a lot. Looking at the earnings, it doesn't look that bad, right? They're surprised they didn't gain a lot on revenue. They lost a little bit, 61 million. But on the earnings, the surprise was positive. It wasn't as bad. So I'm not sure why we're taking that magical, nasty drop. I'm actually going to have to go and look at their financial statements, whatever they reported, and see why. There could be something else coming on the financials. Maybe they have bad projections also coming out for the last or the next couple quarters. I'm not sure why it's dropping so much. Maybe, maybe we having the same stuff happening, right? People losing some subscribers, right? Not just me. I talk to other YouTubers. I noticed that a lot of people are losing subs, not just me. And it's weird that we're all losing subs, that we're all losing, having bad months in April. Not just crypto creators, but people in YouTube in general. And now that I'm noticing Netflix lose, man, could it be that since the pandemic is almost over and people have more free time, they're able to go out more. A lot of the restrictions are lifted, not just in the US, but also across the world, that people are watching less content online. And is that the reason that we are seeing, people drop on views? Not just like I said on my channel, but I was surprised to see that other YouTubers that have, more subscribers than I have, they're also struggling, right? So it's something else going on. And I'm thinking maybe part of the reason that Netflix is dropping is because, throughout the pandemic, probably people now don't have a lot of time to watch. Maybe they're not paying the subscriptions. Maybe they're not I'm not sure, Maybe people are looking for different things. I'm not sure why they dropped so much, man. I mean, they had taken another nasty drop way back here in January. So again, it's just a second large drop here on Netflix. If we go on the daily, I mean, you look at that large gap you can see here on the chart. Why can you see the gap? Because again, that drop happened on the aftermarket, right? On the aftermarket is when we got that nasty drop. So when we come in tomorrow, we're going to see a nasty drop to those 2000. So again, when the pandemic started, March, right? March, look at what happened since October 2019 and in March 2020, right? Look how it picked up throughout the pandemic. And now that most of the Omicron's gone and most of this, these other things are gone, look at how quickly it's declining, right? So that's what I'm thinking it's happening. I think, a lot of people going through a pandemic, they didn't have anything to do. They were locked at home. A lot of people were getting subscriptions to stuff. So obviously we saw an increase on Netflix because they're probably also getting some good revenues increases, right? And now that, we're starting, like people are starting to go out more and enjoy more time. Maybe they're not watching as much in the platform. Maybe some people are like just canceling their subscriptions because they're no longer enjoying it. And that happens to me, man. I see Netflix and sometimes I'm looking at it and I find it like, what used to happen with cable. You're just scrolling through Netflix and you don't find anything you want to watch. There's just so much content that you don't know what you want to watch. And you're just like going through stuff and you're like, nah, yeah, it kind of looks cool, but I don't want to watch it right now. Maybe some other time because I'm not in the mood for that. And then just keep going through. And then you don't find anything. And either you end up putting one of those filler series, which is like, is it cake or cake, whatever, those weird cooking shows are coming out with where they have like guests that no one knows. Not the participants, but like, blah, 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 comedy creator, so and so. And you're like, who the heck is this guy? They don't even know him in his home, and they're putting him on, Netflix and trying to sell him as like a, top comedian coming in to judge some cook show. And then you look at this weird shows, and you're like, man, it's just a filler, right? And I think that yes, they're producing stuff. Yes, they do have some good series coming out, and they are investing a lot of the money that they get into series. But you see those series in like 5 days. Because, you like binge watch them and then you have nothing else to do. Maybe they should just start dosifying those series and be like, we're going to release an episode a day, right? And then you just keep people hooked. Because if it's a 12 episode series, that means someone has to pay the subscription for 3 months. 4 months if you time it right towards the end of April, maybe beginning of, May. You release that episode and then they have to watch for like almost 4 months subscription for them to be able to see the series. And yeah, like that's what Disney's doing with Moon Knight. Why is Disney coming up with Moon Knight on a weekly release basis? Because they don't have anything else in the platform. That they have all the Disney movies, they have everything else already there. But new content that you want to see and watch that is brand new and fresh, they don't have a lot. So of course they would want to have you hooked and coming back every week to watch something. Netflix should probably start doing that because for reals, I sat down. I think yesterday with the wife or Saturday, was it Sunday? And watch 4 episodes of a British series. And then yesterday we watched the last 2 and now we're done with the series. So it's like, all right, they all just happen like that. So it's a Netflix series that we just watched in 2 days. Now we have nothing else to watch. We had like to scramble through the cable to figure out, or through Netflix to figure out what we want to watch. But I think that's what's happening. And not just with crypto, right? Or with the markets or with YouTube. People are just, wanting to go out more. And they're watching less. And I think that's what we're seeing happening. Not just with us creators, but also on companies like Netflix. I think that's what we're seeing here. Someone said Sand is doing stuff. So let's go look at Sand. Sandal. Sand to dollar. Here we go, man. Yeah. Yeah, War. I said that the other day. People, like, I wish there was a service that would rotate you to platforms automatically because they all cost about the same. And now you pay today, this month you pay for Netflix, next month you pay for, Disney. Month after that you pay for, Hulu or whatever, HBO Max or HBO or Star Plus or, whatever you want to watch. And then just cancel your subscription for 2 months to Netflix. If they release something this month, they're going to have it there for the next 6 months at least. So unless there's really something that you don't want to miss out on, then you just buy the subscription again, right? But if you start cycling through stuff, you don't have to be hooked in a subscription. Because if you think about it, subscriptions get expensive extremely fast. You're paying if you have a Netflix account where you can watch it on 4 devices, and then we do that because we have it with my kids, etc. That's $20 a month. So that's $20 just for Netflix. Cable used to be about $50 a month. Now Netflix charges you what half of cable is, right? But now if you add that you have Disney and you're also paying another $12, you already had $32. And if you add HBO Max for another $12, you already have $44. So you're getting, you don't have the ads from cable. You can watch whatever you want without, ads at the time that you want, which is good. But in the end, I mean, with 4 subscriptions or 3 subscriptions, you're already topping up what you used to pay for cable. So if you just don't want to do that, because you're not going to be watching all the platforms at the same time, I can tell you, I rarely watch something on Amazon Prime. The only reason I have it is because I get the free shipping. Other than that, I have no reason to have Amazon Prime. Right? Yeah, but you don't get live sporting events, DVR, etc. You could DVR. There are ways that you can DVR. And sporting events, Legendary J, you can, but you just have to pay for them, right? You can pay for them, and that's it. Like you can pay, if you like, the MLB, if you like the NFL, just buy the pack for the year, and that's it, right? I mean, High Castle was pretty good in Prime. I know, I already finished that. But again, that's kind of like a plus that you get when you have Amazon Prime. You get the free music, you get some books, you get some, you get some of these, series, movies, whatever. But subscription-based platforms are going to end up being more expensive. Yeah, I agree. But at some point in time, I think people are also going to stop paying for them, right? And people might start rotating. If they get stupid expensive, you're going to pay for Netflix 1 month, you're going to cancel it. Next month, you're going to, sign up with Disney. You're going to cancel it. You're going to go sign up with the HBO. And you're just going to watch whatever you want that month. And then you can always cycle through those 3 platforms, every 3 months. And you can watch whatever you didn't watch, right? So, that's, yeah. Helen, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Guys, again, if you guys enjoy the content, make sure you hit the like button, sub. We're having a nice discussion right now regarding, Netflix, because it dropped, and, cable-based services, or, subscription-based services. All right, let's go. Let's go look at sand. That was what we had in store. $2.98, man. Where's the sand at? Oh, look at that. The fibs are working. They did their magic. They kind of helped. Talked about lower fibs for this, right? Reason for that is I'm going to remove this fibs. I'm just going to bring them all the way over here. I'm not going to get rid of them 100%. They might hold a little bit longer, but what I want to see is the move from here to here and see where we're at. So if we go from here, high to low, look at this. Look at this madness from the high point to the low point. I'm just going to try to pinpoint this one a little bit better. I think I went too far here with the, I went too far with the, with that dot. Where did that dot go? I lost it. Here it is. I'm going to zoom in here. There's a couple of things that are happening here, right? On Sandal. So, all right. Not Sandal, sorry, Sand. We are going up. We're getting very close to that 382 and kind of rejecting it. We already rejected it once, and we also rejected that 20 moving average. So again, short-term frames are kind of working. Here on the bounce, you see that we rejected that 236. And again, we're double bottoming. And here, the double bottoms had the same level. Closed at 267.46, closed at 257.90. So it's just like fractions of a cent, right? Not even a cent. So again, double bottom coming into play here. I like that. It looks good. Again, this already played, right? This already played because we lost the opportunity. That entry level would have been right at this break, and we already broke today. So, this would have been a nice play to have seen yesterday. Again, guys, if you don't request it, I'm not going to look for them. Today pumped quite nicely, 6.55% again. Trying to pump still. And again, if we do go from this level bottom, are we measure moved already? I doubt it. I don't think we're gaining a measure move yet. And that measure move goes all the way up here to around $3. $3.06, right? So we got to get above that 20. By that time, we're already aiming for that 50% retrace at 3.10, right? 3.10. Hi, where's facts? I have no clue. The facts man should be somewhere. I'm not sure where he's at. I'm not the guardian of the facts. He is the guardian of the facts. He knows when he comes in. That's a fact. All right, let's go on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour chart, we are getting that bounce coming in. And thank you for coming in, by the way. I know facts probably send you in, so it doesn't know you're here. Or am I drinking coffee? Higher, and the higher still. So nothing here that is bearish. Oh, no. What do we have here? 65.28, 65.39, slightly higher. So nothing there. 1 hour chart. Oh, man, here's where the bearish divergence is going to come in. Ooh. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm having coffee, but I just started drinking it right now, so I'm not sure why I'm like in such a up mood. I guess because I realize that a lot of people are also struggling with YouTube, not just me. As far as, you know, losing subs and having bad watch time. So interesting. It just makes me feel like I'm not screwing up. So that's pretty good. Retweeted in Discord. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Anyways, bearish. Action downside. Could be going down for at 20. Bought at 71.18. That's where we're at, guys. That's where we're at. So bearish divergence could be moving down. Could be moving down, right? If we do targeting that 20. But for now it's going bullish, right? We're trying to go for this area. And what I think could happen is I could see this going up here and this still create. Oh, snap. Why did that move that way? What are you doing? What? That is a mad. Here we go. I can see that going up there and then this definitely shifting somewhere and still being lower, right? Less positive momentum than the previous one. So with that, again, potential, right? For that bearish divergence to continue and then try to move this down. So that's it for sand. Again, it's not doing really bad. Let's go check out sandal. Sundial growers. There we go. Hey-o. Thank you very much for being here, Kevin. Much appreciated. All right, this is a 55 cents, right? This is a pot stock, so it's dropping still. Man, I don't like the fact that it just kept on dropping. It was setting up so good. It was setting up so good to have a fallen wedge. Now it's just wrecked. It's wrecked build. That's it. Now this goes here. Doesn't look as good. Now this just goes somewhere like this, and it looks as though we're breaking out of it, but not with strength, right? That freaking wedge is not doing any justice to what this stock should be doing. We should be looking for a pump at 20 moving average, but right now it just looks like a pile of dung. That is it for Sendel. Let's go check out something else. Sundial growers. Was Netflix the only stock that dropped this Hulu trade? They don't. Is this Hulu DAO? Oh, dude, this is a nice smelter. Let's go check it out real quick. I'm just interested to see how Hulu DAO is doing. And again, that's just on my, yeah, this is a sync trading company. Haven't heard about them in a long time. Ever since I was a trader, I used to sell sync to Hulu DAO. Completely have forgotten about them. I have not looked at this company in over, geez, when was that? 2013? Yeah. So they were on a rally, dude. Last time I looked at them. Look at that. Ooh, freaking A, dude. And then ever since it's just went downhill. That's weird. I'm not sure what they're doing. I wonder if they have problems. They just seem to be going down forever and ever and ever and ever. You will float down here. All right, that's it. No longer. We're going to look at Hulu DAO. I'm going to get rid of it on the list. I don't need trash here. Let's go check out the Bitcoin again. The Bitcoin again. I should look over Ethereum, but I love your opinion on that. All right, I already looked at it, and you'll get my opinion on that again. Just give me a second. Helen super chatted. Ooh, nice. Helen, thank you very much for being here. Much appreciated. There we go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That is awesome. Thank you very much for the kind and awesome donation on the people saying hype. Yeah, I already looked at Ethereum. Let's go check it out again, right? So why not? Ethereum 3081. Oh my goodness, it's trying to go up a little bit, but not a lot. On the daily again, we had some hidden divergence. Again, we're trying to pounce and bounce, getting above that 2,891, right? Holding it as support, and now we're trying to aim for that 3,158. But we're failing right now. Why are we failing? Because Bitcoin's failing. That is an easy answer. So I'm gonna go to the 1 hour real quick. We have some bearish divergence moving us down, and we're going for that 20. When we looked at this, we were still in the red and below the 20 right now. It looks as though we're trying to reclaim it. So if we do reclaim it and we bounce from that 20, that's what I was looking for Bitcoin to do. So it could be going for that 3,158, right? That is a move I'm waiting for Bitcoin to make, potentially. Now, I'm going to go back to the daily into the 4 hour because, you know, for some reason, stuff from the 1 hour is coming onto the 4. And here, again, we're coming up higher, more positive momentum and higher still. So there's nothing bearish here for this moving down. Only on the 1 hour do we start to see some bearishness appear. And the thing is, are we going to be strong enough to bounce at the 20? I think that's what we're looking for right now, that bounce at the 20 moving average. So, not have anything else that is bullish also. Just Bitcoin started to rally. I came in yesterday, I said Bitcoin's going to go to the 42K. I think that's where we're heading. We didn't have anything bullish for that rally, and here it is Bitcoin, right? Look, some bearish divergence, very close to that 20 moving average. I was hoping they were going to get the same story to play out because this looks like a fractal. So we had that rally, move sideways, and then we pump again, lesser pump, lesser movement sideways, and now we should be going for that rally again, right? That's what I'm trying to see. And if we do get that rally, 40,000 is going to be in store for us. Now the name of the stream is, are we going to go down to 40K? Well, we could, because that's where the support is. And, you know, the fact that we are in this area, and we're failing to get to the next area higher, could be leading us to come back down here again to this 40,500, right? So 40K is still in play. We do have this bearish divergence strong on the 4 hour, and that's putting pressure on the price. And then on the 1 hour, we also have bearishness. So of course, we're seeing a lot of pressure build up. 4 hour, 1 hour, both saying we want to move down. So are we going to move down? Again, I already said that if we do move down, the 20 moving average is going to be primary support. And then below there, 40,542. So those are the targets for the corn if it decides to move down. All right. Yeah, I'm also neat. It's awesome. It's all going to play off Bitcoin, right? Ethereum plays off Bitcoin. So, you know, Bitcoin recovers. We're going to see a bounce. If Bitcoin tanks, we're going to see a drop. It is not going to do its own thing. Not right now. Everything's following Bitcoin. Look at that. Beautiful support there at 2,891. Getting the bounce. Rejecting the other zone. Nothing bearish here again on the 1 hour. Bearishness coming in. And trying to hold on to that 20. That's where we're at, man. I mean, it's, like I said, it's a do or die for crypto, right? What I don't like... Oh, no, not that. There we go. What I don't like is where we're at here on total market cap. Because on total market cap, we just rejected, right? We're in this larger triangle structure. Already rejected. Already rejected this here zone with a hit and a rejection. Right now, that rejection. Right. I know what I'm going to do for the triangles now. I always forget to use this triangle tool. And the thing is, sometimes it doesn't match as good. But, you know, I'm going to try to see if I can make it match right now. So that's going to be our triangle. I have to do it in parts because it's not going to play in here. So this is our triangle, right? Ooh, look, it looks better. It looks better. I should just use this tool from now on. I mean, I usually don't use it. Sometimes you want to highlight things like that. Why do I don't like using it? Because, you know, if you're watching on a small screen, then everything that is in here looks extremely bad, right? So I have to zoom in a lot, and even then, because it's kind of translucent, it still looks horrible. So it leads me to always have to go in here, look at the triangle, double click on it, and then I have to adjust how this here looks. So I always have to say less opacity, and here we go. Might look a little bit better there. But again, yeah, we're in this triangle. So good stuff, man. You're triangle shading we are. I want to get rid of that. I'm also going to try to get rid of that blue line here at the bottom. I'm not sure I'm actually hitting it. Here we go, that's it. Get rid of that. Again, this might work better for triangles, and then we just have our resistance lines to be blue and, you know, the bottoms and other things. But, you know, for triangles, I think I'm just going to have to go with this here idea. Sometimes it's easier just to do the lines and then just overlay this on top. So link, all right. Stink-linky. Stink-a-linky. Link. Hey, listen. Navi. Here we go. Link on the daily. Moving down. Oh no, below $15. What happened to this project? It looks horrible. Why is it so low? Haven't really come back and looked at the link in the longest time. Ever since we had this bearish divergence back here in January. Oh, wow. This really sucks majorly for link. We have some hidden divergence coming into play, which kind of will help hold, I guess. And that's what we're seeing happening right now. This just looks so horrible. Thank you very much for requesting this. We haven't looked at this in a while. I mean, it might be good once we start doing more TA, but for now, it just looks horrible. It just huddy-bitty. Huddy-bitty. Here we go. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It's just moving sideways, right? Below $15.13. We have support down here at $12.51, and it's held here back in the past. So we know our fibs are good. How do we know our fibs are good? Because they hold even when we don't look at them. Neutral at 43.23. Let's go to that 4 hour. Oh, look at that. Coming in lower, less of that. So some bullish divergence strong here. We had the possibility for a rally, and we rallied already. Oh, how sad that we didn't come in here to watch this in time. A couple days ago when we were creating this strong bullish divergence and starting to go for that rally, this just looks like it might pump, and it already did. Already went for that 20 moving average, and I think and then some, right? And then get some. There we go. All right. So 20, we're above, trying to hold. High to low, positive momentum, less positive momentum, and here also high spot on the RSI to a lower point on the RSI. With that, we don't have anything that is bearish. It's just all going with the market. Here, oh, snaps. Again, the stuff from the other time scales just comes through. There we go. All right, for some reason, like I said, TradingView is being really weird today. Really, really weird. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, bearish divergence. Oh no, look at that. Potential action downside. Hey, now. We're trying to move down to that 20 moving average. We're holding support and popping. Again, I'm looking for Ethereum to do something like this, but pop a little bit more. And also Bitcoin to do something like this, but pop a little bit more. Right now, still at the 20, trying to hold that support. Low, higher low, negative, less negative, and low to high. So here, strong bearish move us to the 20, and we're holding that 20 with a lot of strength, which is fairly freaking good. That's all we have here on Link again. Starting to move sideways. So again, if Bitcoin pops, we might see a pop to a $15 and a cent mark, right? That's what I'm looking for here on the chain links. Breaking below that area, we might be trying to find support again at that 786 that we had, which was around $13 and change. Let's go back here on the daily. We're looking at down here $12, sorry, $12.59. So yes, I'm also hoping that we pop a little bit more. I think it's gonna follow Bitcoin. It'll follow the sun. AGIX, a GIX. It's one sideways hitting the 20, looking for pop. That's what we have right now. Look at that. We're struggling with it. We're still holding it, barely holding it. And do we have anything for here? Oh yeah, we're dropping forever, right? We didn't even know this was gonna be valid fifths. We've gone from a high to a new low. So we made all-time lows recently here on this here asset. I'm gonna have to just anchor from this high point. Oh, that's not the anchoring tool. We're gonna have to fib this sucker. Here we go, from high to low. We're not making a valid retrace by any means. Yay! All right, so fibs are not gonna do us any good. We are getting some recovery. We do have some bullish divergence, which is good. There was something for this pump to happen. Look at this. The bullish divergence gets you, and it pumps you. And now we're going higher. Great Scott. And now we're starting to go high to low. We're going higher here. Yeah, slightly. So bearish divergence strong came into play. And we're starting to see some of that drop happening. Ooh, isn't it good when you can see the story and you see how things unfolded? You're like, ooh. Alrighty. Alright. Low to high, negative, less negative, neutral. Neutral 54.83. Nothing else happening here. Maybe some hidden bullish coming into play. That's what we're holding and not dropping as much with that hidden divergence. Right, there we go. Neutral 54.83. With that again, we're moving sideways, so that's what we get. Awesome. Hidden divergence here as well. Look at this. Ooh. Look at these. Ooh, how nice. Alright, some hidden bullish. Potential action upside. Got the pop, got above the 20, flagging right now. High to low. Nothing here that is bullish, but that is bearish afterwards. Neutral 54.15. Again, not really a lot on this one, man. Again, have to go to daily, go back to the 1 hour. There, I just click on the 4 hour daily. 1 hour. Is it clean? There. Look at this, bearish divergence, hidden, action downside, moving down, and starting to move sideways. So again, kind of doing this job, we're moving sideways, and we're trying to hold on to that 20. And again, we're not getting a lot because we're just consolidating right now sideways before we decide where we want to go. Tightness up the Bollinger Bands coming in. We can fib this one here, actually, by the way, on the 1 hour, and that fibs are going to look from the high point way over there where I anchored that divergence to begin with to the, oh, damn, that is not that. I clicked on this. Why are you not being chosen? Fibs, I choose you. That should be a Pokemon name for traders. Fibonacci, I choose you. Look at that. Oh, look at that. How good it played from the high point to a low point. It went all the way up to that 786, rejected, came back down to support at another 50%. And now we're struggling to get above, and that's 620. So it's good, right? It's good. So the first coin that is going to be using the ERC20 converter. That's not Lime and Cardano. Kind of surprise. You can't tell by the chart. I can't tell by the chart. Dude, the chart just looks weird. It took a pop a couple days ago. Right now it's moving sideways. I'm not sure if that's an indication of anything. Of anything. I'm not sure if you're actually asking me to look at the chart. You know, if I cannot tell. I cannot tell what's happening with this coin. It popped already, right? And it's been going down forever and ever and ever before there. Inception was all the way up here on June 21st. Sorry, not June 21st, June 2021. Popped to an all-time high there by September, and then ever since, it's just been on the downhill. On the down and hard, down and out and lock. Going down forever and ever and ever. So if you bought this even since it got released, you're just losing money. Could it pop? Maybe it could. Oh, The chart doesn't really show it. I know, it just sucks. It's moving sideways. Tightness of the Bollinger Bands, though. Remember, in the daily and the 1 hour, tightness of the Bollinger Bands. That means volatility has left the market. When volatility comes back in and picks back up, we might get a pump. Maybe. We also might get a jump, right? Volatility brings price action, wild price action. It's like a wild Pokemon, wild price action. I choose you. All right, a lot of Pokemon references today. I'm not sure why, but I don't even watch Pokemon. Alrighty. You thought we would see some kind of crazy action? Yeah, probably not. Maybe until it starts to get traded. Even Dan, man, neutral at 46.78. Man, what is happening with the core? We need to go up. Let's go on the 1 hour. Still seeing that slightly green. Slightly green. It is slightly on the green side. Oh, great. All right. Yeah. So I think I want to be calling it a stream for tonight, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Again, if you enjoyed the content, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub. Join us on the Discord. Links have gone out. That chat says nothing new. All right. So let's get it for it right now, guys. Again, still overloaded with work. It's fun to be here. I enjoy being here. Have a blast being here every night. I'm blessed to be here every night and have such an awesome audience like you guys. And that is for reals. Such an awesome community that we're building. Again, remember, links to Discord have been posted on the top of the chat. If you enjoy the content, again, like, bell, sub. There we go. Sorry about that. Hit the button. Premature stream ending. I had my finger on the button, and I clicked it by accident. Remember, all the information we provide here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. On that note, I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. Till then,